Staying active after 70 is incredibly important for overall health. Walking is often seen as the safest, most natural exercise for older adults. It improves heart health, balance, and joint flexibility. However, doctors now warn that too much walking, especially daily and without rest, might actually speed up aging. Long walks can overwork aging joints, increase inflammation, and stress the heart. Seniors should aim for balanced activity, with proper technique and rest. If you or a loved one values strength and independence, subscribe for trusted advice made for those over 50. Like or share to support healthy aging. Overuse of joints. After the age of 70, the body naturally begins to experience changes that affect joint health, especially in the knees and hips. These joints bear much of the body's weight and are constantly involved in daily movements like walking, standing, and sitting. As we age, the cartilage, the smooth, rubbery tissue that cushions joints and prevents bones from grinding against each other, starts to thin out and lose its protective qualities. This makes joints more vulnerable to wear and tear. While walking is often praised as one of the best low-impact exercises for seniors, orthopedic specialists are now raising concerns about overdoing it, especially on hard surfaces such as pavement or concrete. Daily long-distance walking, without proper rest or variation, can cause cumulative stress that outpaces the body's ability to heal and maintain healthy joints. Walking itself isn't the problem. In fact, moderate walking helps improve circulation, joint flexibility, and overall mobility. The issue arises when walking becomes excessive, repetitive, and unbalanced. Pavement walking is particularly problematic because it lacks the shock absorption that joints need. Over time, repeated pounding on these hard surfaces can lead to micro-damage in the joints, especially in the knees and hips. Research shows that such stress may accelerate cartilage breakdown and increase inflammation in the synovial lining, the part of the joint that produces natural lubrication. Early signs like joint stiffness or pain after walking should not be ignored. These are the body's way of signaling overuse. Experts suggest alternating walking days with rest, or switching to lower-impact activities like swimming or Tai Chi. Choosing softer walking paths, like grassy trails or cushioned indoor tracks, and wearing proper footwear with shock-absorbing soles can also protect aging joints. By making these small but important adjustments, seniors can continue walking safely while preserving their joint health well into their later years. Hidden inflammation. Chronic overwalking, especially when done daily without rest, can quietly spark a dangerous cycle of inflammation in the body, something many seniors are unaware of. While walking is often seen as a safe and healthy activity, doing too much of it, too frequently, without proper recovery, may begin to stress the body instead of strengthening it. For people over 70, the body's ability to handle physical stress diminishes with age. When seniors walk long distances every single day, the body may start interpreting this repetitive activity as a continuous form of stress. In response, it releases cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Although cortisol has a helpful role in managing acute stress, persistently high levels from daily overexertion can lead to inflammation in muscles, joints, and even vital organs. This type of inflammation is often called silent inflammation because it doesn't always cause obvious pain or symptoms at first. But over time, it slowly contributes to problems like joint deterioration, muscle wasting, reduced immune function, and even cognitive decline. Research shows that excessive endurance activity in older adults can elevate markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, a sign that the immune system is working overtime. While walking is gentle in nature, doing it in excess can tip the balance from beneficial to harmful. Muscles, ligaments, and tendons need time to repair themselves after activity. Without proper rest, micro-injuries can build up, leading to stiffness, fatigue, and delayed healing. Some experts also warn that chronic inflammation may interfere with nutrient absorption and cellular repair, further accelerating the aging process. The good news? You don't need to stop walking. The key is moderation. Seniors should build in recovery days, vary the intensity and distance of their walks, and listen to their body's signals. Healthy movement is about balance. Rest is not weakness. It's part of the strength cycle. Brain fatigue and frailty. Overwalking without allowing for proper recovery can lead to more than just physical exhaustion. It can also impact mental sharpness in seniors. When the body is pushed beyond its limits, especially day after day, the brain begins to feel the strain. Some doctors explain that physical fatigue and mental fatigue are closely connected, particularly in older adults. As muscles tire, the brain must work harder to maintain coordination and balance. This increased demand on the nervous system can result in slower reaction times, difficulty concentrating, and reduced decision-making ability. Excessive walking may also disrupt normal brain rhythms by contributing to chronic fatigue. When energy reserves are depleted and not fully restored, the body's stress response can interfere with cognitive functions like memory, focus, and alertness. Studies on older adults have shown that prolonged physical exertion without sufficient rest may increase the likelihood of confusion, forgetfulness, or poor judgment, especially in those already managing age-related cognitive changes. The risk of falling also rises, not just because the legs are tired, but because the brain is no longer processing signals as quickly or clearly. Mood changes can follow as well. Fatigue has been linked to changes in neurotransmitters, the brain's chemical messengers that regulate how people feel and respond emotionally. Some seniors may find themselves feeling more irritable, anxious, or down after long periods of exertion without enough downtime. The body needs time to reset and recharge, not only physically but mentally. Without that balance, even a healthy habit like walking can begin to feel draining or overwhelming. The goal for seniors is to stay mentally sharp and emotionally steady while staying active. This means recognizing the signs of mental fatigue like zoning out, feeling unusually clumsy, or struggling to focus, and responding with rest, not more effort. Walking should enhance clarity, not cloud it. Avoiding overwalking and allowing for recovery time helps maintain the brain's resilience, keeps emotions stable, and supports safer, sharper aging. Dehydration and electrolyte loss. After age 70, one of the subtle but serious changes the body undergoes is a reduced ability to sense thirst. This may seem minor, but it becomes a major risk factor during physical activity, especially walking. Seniors often go for long walks, sometimes in warm or sunny conditions, without realizing that their bodies are becoming dehydrated. The absence of thirst doesn't mean the body doesn't need water. It just means the internal alert system has grown quieter with age. This makes dehydration a silent threat during otherwise healthy routines. When older adults walk for extended periods without drinking enough water, they lose not only fluids, but also essential electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium, minerals critical for heart rhythm, muscle coordination, and nerve function. This loss is intensified in warmer weather or under direct sunlight, when the body's cooling system works harder. But here's the problem. Aging affects kidney function and the body's ability to sweat efficiently, both of which help regulate hydration and temperature. This means older adults don't just get dehydrated faster, they recover more slowly and suffer more consequences. Symptoms may start subtly: muscle cramps, a little dizziness, maybe lightheadedness. But if ignored, these signs can escalate to serious complications like heat exhaustion, confusion, or even heart rhythm disturbances, especially in those with pre-existing heart conditions. Studies show even mild dehydration in seniors can impair thinking, reduce balance, and increase fall risk. Blood volume decreases when fluid levels drop, putting extra pressure on the heart and circulation. Some seniors have been hospitalized after long walks simply because they didn't drink enough. Water. The key is prevention. Seniors should drink water regularly before, during, and after walking, and never wait until they feel thirsty. On hot days, walks should be shorter, shaded, and include rest breaks. Hydration isn't just a safety tip, it's the foundation of a healthy, energy-boosting walking habit. Heart overload. Widely recommended as one of the safest and most effective ways to stay fit after 70, particularly for heart health. But what many don't realize is that walking can become a hidden source of cardiovascular stress, especially if done too vigorously, too often, or without medical supervision. For seniors with undiagnosed or poorly managed heart conditions, even a seemingly simple walk can strain the heart. Fast-paced walking, climbing steep paths, or walking long distances forces the heart to work harder, increasing both heart rate and oxygen demand. This added burden can be dangerous for aging hearts, particularly those weakened by conditions like hypertension, heart valve disease, or early-stage heart failure. The trouble is, signs of cardiovascular overload often start subtly. Many older adults feel tired after exercise, but if fatigue seems unusually intense or is paired with symptoms like chest pressure, shortness of breath, palpitations, or dizziness, it could be the heart signaling distress. These symptoms are sometimes mistaken for harmless signs of aging, but they might indicate serious underlying problems such as blocked arteries or weakened heart muscles. In some reported cases, seniors unaware of their heart health status have been hospitalized after routine walks that were simply too demanding. Experts stress that walking routines should be personalized based on an individual's cardiovascular capacity. A study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that pushing beyond safe limits can spike blood pressure and increase the risk of arrhythmias, particularly in those with existing health issues like diabetes or kidney disease. That's why it's crucial for seniors, especially those who haven't been active in a while, to talk to their doctor before increasing walking intensity or adding hills. Safer walking means using flat paths, moving at a moderate pace, and staying alert to warning signs. Done right, walking strengthens the heart, without surprising it into crisis. Optimal walking duration. For seniors over 70, the smartest walking routine isn't about speed or distance. It's about consistency and moderation. Health experts widely agree that short, steady walks lasting 20 to 30 minutes a day offer some of the most powerful health benefits for older adults, with minimal risk of injury or fatigue. These shorter walks allow the heart to pump efficiently, the joints to stay mobile, and the mind to remain sharp, without placing excessive strain on the body. As we age, the body's ability to recover from physical activity slows down. That means overdoing it, even with something as gentle as walking, can do more harm than good. Instead of chasing long distances or keeping up with younger walking partners, seniors are encouraged to adopt a more balanced approach. Doctors emphasize that short daily walks can boost circulation, improve muscle tone, and maintain healthy blood pressure, all while avoiding the wear and tear that comes from longer, more intense efforts. When walks are too long or too frequent, without recovery time, older bodies may begin to show signs of chronic inflammation, joint stiffness, or persistent soreness. These are signs that the muscles, ligaments, and tendons aren't getting the rest they need to repair. Scientific research in journals on aging and physical fitness consistently shows that just 20 minutes of walking per day can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, strokes, and even age-related memory decline. Gentle walking promotes sleep, stabilizes mood, and supports digestion, proving that small steps really do add up. What matters most isn't how far or how fast you go, but how regularly you move. Seniors should avoid comparing themselves to others or their past routines. The goal is healthy aging, not competition. Walking daily at a comfortable pace helps maintain independence and energy without exhausting the body or overloading the joints. The key to long-term health lies in doing just enough every day.